Hey guys, this is Gail Gentry, your online marketing professional, helping you fire your boss and control your time. And I just wanted to come in on the group today to give you guys some tips on how to increase your, attractiveness. Hold on just a second. Let me get rid of this other. Let me get out of there. Let's see, where are we? Okay, I had to get out of that other space. So getting back to you guys, so there are a number of different things that you want to use to utilize Facebook Live in order for you to, I'm sorry, not Facebook Live, but Facebook itself, in order to draw people to you, because this is, this is about attraction marketing. And well, folks are reaching out to you, not you chasing folks down. Is advertised when you join this group. One of the things that was talked about was not only how to get leads and sales on autopilot, but also how to attract yourself to other people where people are actually reaching out to you. So you're not getting involved in tech overwhelm. You're not getting involved in, three-way calls, home meetings, home parties, and I'm sorry, looking down here at my phone, home parties or hotel meetings or any of that other stuff. So there is definitely a skill set that is needed in order for you to be able to do that. And I just finished a challenge with one of the master online marketers in this space, Miss Keisha Bass, and then one of her proteges, Miss Valerie Lewis, who also gave a training on how to increase your visibility, in your Facebook page. So I wanted to share that with you guys because I too want you guys to be able to get the fullest extent of what's available here at my own Boss Freedom Tribe, so you guys can get total value, because it's my goal, my wish, to help you get on the path, if you're not on it already, to fire your boss and control your time. So how do you draw people to you? And I'm going to share my screen here in just a bit, so you can get online and start doing that. I'm also going to, you see me looking down, that's because I'm looking at my phone to make sure that other folks are getting this information and, again, not keeping it to ourselves, but sharing it with folks so they can get better too. So that's what we're going to do here. And let me get back on there and also be able to, see the screen when I share my Facebook screen with you. So first thing you want to do is you want to have a pleasing picture. So right now I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you so you can see. I'm going to minimize this for just a second. Actually, I'm going to pull this up and I'm going to go to facebook.com and I'm going to go into the group. I'm going to go to my own page. Now, some of you may, be sharing primarily to your fan page, which is great. Whichever page you choose to, whichever page you choose to magnify the most, whether it be your own personal fan page or your personal page, either one is okay. The point is that you want to set it up so folks are looking at your page and going, wow, I want to get to know this person. What are they doing? So look at some of the things I have here. First off, you have a pleasing cover page. Now, I need to do some changes here. According to Keisha, when she did her training, she talked about, hey, you want to use the real estate in this area. So you can see me and my sister here having a great time, because my thing, my avatar, the folks that I'm trying to reach are people that want to fire their boss and control their time. So I'm demonstrating this here as we're on the, poolside in Cancun, that we are actually controlling our time. Yet, I'm at work. She's totally on vacation, but I'm working too. And as a result, I'm able to be poolside and still work because I'm able to control my time. So according to Keisha, I need to adjust this. I need to put some verbiage on here, work with something along the lines of work with Gail so you can fire your boss and control your time. So I need to do some updating there. But in the meantime, you can see what's going on. Another thing you want to do is, and this is, I just got this on the training from Keisha, is you want to have, you want to have a video a video display picture versus a a stagnant photo, a still photo, because the movement of the video gets people attracted. It makes them stop and look at your page, et cetera, et cetera. This normally moves. For some reason it's not moving now, but this normally moves. So you want to get people looking at your page. And two, you want to have various posts in here that are attractive, that are positive. People are attracted to other positive people, even though they themselves may not be the most positive person. If they're looking to leave their boss and control their time, in my case, if they're looking, an online marketer, they're looking for other folks to connect with. They're looking for other people online that are being successful in this space. So you want to demonstrate that, hey, you're the authority. You are actually being successful in this space. So you want to have a positive posts here. You want to have a combination of posts, not all business, not all personal, kind of a combination of both of those things. So this particular post has to do with, my book review of The Science of Getting Rich. My multimillionaire mentor, Mr. Robert Hollis, had us read this book and then told us to do a review. So, as they say, success leaves clues. He's a multimillionaire that's made multi-millions of dollars through the home business space, particularly in MLM coaching and those sort of things. And he's teaching other folks how to do it. So obviously I want to share something like that, right? So, Valerie said, hey, you want to post some stuff like this. And, if you're in the multi-level marketing space and you're trying to promote your business, you don't want to just, plaster, all over the place, your business, join me, join me, join me. Nobody's doing that. Nobody's responding to those posts. And I'm sure those of you that are doing that, you're probably wondering, how come no one is responding to those posts? My upline told me to put that type of post on there. And that's because it's not you. It's not branding you. It's branding your company. And there's nothing wrong with your company. Obviously, you're a part of a fantastic company. You believe in your company. Your company has awesome products, all of that stuff. But people buy you, not your company. Therefore, you want to brand you. So you want to take all of that stuff off of your page. You don't want to have a bunch of stuff about your company, join me, all this kinds of stuff. And you want to edify other members of your group. So like, for instance, in my particular, one of my affiliate programs, one of our guys, Mr. Zach Shahid, had a 1K day. So I want to, advertise that, say, so happy, my good friend, with little emojis, my good friend, Zach Shahid, and so proud of him. He just had another 1K day. He was at the gym channeling our mentor, Keisha Bass, who always gets paid while at the gym. Oh my God. When he got to his phone, KB was like, congratulations. He was like, what? Yes. While at the gym on autopilot, my internet brother made 1,000K completely on autopilot. Here's the curiosity. Here's the call to action. If you want to know how, comment 1K below and I'll send you the info. So I posted that, and now, I will respond to folks that, type in the number 1 and give them the information and say, here you go, so they can get started as well, to give them the link. So this is a way, a curiosity post is a way for folks to come to you and ask you for information, not you, chasing people. All right. And that is a whole different conversation than if you directly prospected somebody. This was one of the things that Valerie Lewis talked about yesterday in the training that she did, which was excellent. So I definitely had to go on here and say, give you guys some tips too, to give you value, because it's my goal, my wish. Part of this group is to give you tons and tons of value, so you too can literally fire your boss and control your time. I currently don't have a boss. Just a little bit of my story. My business, my company shut down. Our department, we were told in August that 6 months later, this past January, that our department would be shut down and we would be, all laid off. And then 2 months after that, I was diagnosed with a potentially terminal illness. So I'm not even at work, and I don't want to go back to work. So I'm doing all that I can to, to be off and to continue to be off. So I'm working my business, so to speak. And part of working my business is to add value to you guys, is to help you guys grow, develop. Because truly, you know, if I can help somebody get on the path to fire their boss and control their time, and even if you know, you love your work, you know, you might be in a life-sucking job that's just like taking every ounce out of you. And you look up when you get home and you're trying to work your business, like, oh my God, you don't have the energy, et cetera, et cetera. So, you know, these are some of the steps that could kind of speed that along. So you're not just, you know, posting a bunch of stuff about other people. You want to build yourself. So in recap, you want to have a pleasing picture that speaks to your audience. You want to have some moving picture for your picture, for your online picture, versus like here, this is an actual video of what I have here, versus having, you know, a still photo. And then you want to have a banner with some verbiage. I'm going to add some verbiage here because, as you can see, it's missing. I'm going to add some verbiage here. And then you want to edify your other teammates. So what does this do for you when you edify your other teammates? You know, some people are, no, I don't want to do that because then people are going to join them. And da-da-da. No, what this does is this shows folks, plus, you know, particularly new people onto your team, that, hey, you can do this. It's not just me having success, it's other people within the organization having success, and great success too. So that helps build the belief of your team. It's not just you having success. So in looking at my notes here, and if you can relate to that, you know, having success, please type in the comment stream, I can relate, in the if you're on the online, if you're on the live video. So you want to have a combo of business and personal stuff. So you notice I have some business stuff here. You know, I've got the book review going. Then I have another business thing with me and one of my teammates. We did an online view, and as you can see, there's 775 views. Why? Because one, we shared it out, and two, you know, we let people know what we were doing. Therefore, you know, they're looking for us, right? And then on this one, we had over 1,000 views on that particular one. You know, and then, you know, hey, connect with people regularly, and then they connect on your live feed and see what this one woman said. Liv Clarkson said, hey, happy to connect. So that's another thing that you want to do. Again, you know, edify your team members as they do well. Hey, Zach, how you doing? As they do well, it shows to other newer people to your team and newer people to online marketing that, hey, they can do it. Because the first thing, you know, when people say, they're thinking is like, hey, you know, okay, yeah, you're being successful. Oh, yeah, you know, you're doing this. You know, every time you post your success, which you should do. But if you're not posting your team member's success, and Valerie Lewis really drove this home yesterday, and it's like really resonated with me. That's why I immediately said, hey, I need to do a video about this as well. I had some technical difficulties with my computer yesterday, so that's why it took longer than normal. That's why I am here today versus yesterday, was because I had computer difficulties. But notice here, I show on the VIP list, Desiree Hernandez and Starlin McMillan. Two of our team members had a pro sale. That equals a 1K day for both of these ladies. Then another team member today, Mr. Zach Shaheed, social media dominator, social marketing beast extraordinaire online. He had another 1K day. So demonstrating all this stuff, all of this, what we call social proof that individuals too can be successful. But, you know, it also gives credence to the fact that, you know, you have a combination. Then other folks post on that, and, you know, post other people's videos. Another team member in a mastermind group that I'm a part of, Dee Dee Charles, she gave an excellent review about, you know, having a good attitude. And it was excellent. She talked about Roy Kroc. She talked about a number of different people. And she was like, oh, I'm so nervous to go, you know, to go live. And she went live, and she killed it. I mean, she really killed it. So, of course, I had to share her video on my page. And then I recently had an achievement, which I created this walking tour of Venice Beach, California. I live in the Los Angeles area, and I created this walking tour, you know, something I've always wanted to do. I always wanted to be a tour guide. And it's like, hey, you can do stuff right here at home. And this is another thing that you can post different things that you're doing, different activities that you're doing, and you know, a nice picture of Venice, California, the canals, you know, nice verbiage about, hey, I'm a bit worn out but elated, just put together my Venice Beach, California neighborhood walking tour beginning Thursday, December 14th, 2017. I did the footwork, mapped out the route, you know, et cetera, et cetera. And then and I give a small call to action here. Remember, act and think in a certain way, over deliver, provide exceptional value. In this particular post, and this is why you want to mix it up. In this particular post, there's no buy this, do this, go here, you know, click on this, and that stuff. Is just providing true value to say, hey, this is something that I achieved, you know, a personal achievement. And, you know, and what does that do? That reinforces other people, hey, that they can do it too. You know, just a regular old person was able to create this great thing, and then other people can do it too. I had 51 people comment, you know, do a like on the page, as well as 17 comments from different folks. All right. Then, you know, this is what Keisha Bass trained on a couple of days ago, you know, some interaction or interactive posts that you could post. Like, I'm thinking of the proper shade of lipstick. Which do you think, red or fuchsia? And all of these different people posted. Now, what's the big deal about the lipstick? It's not really such a big deal about the lipstick, but it had 37 comments. If any of you guys are really familiar with Facebook, you know that Facebook has what they call algorithms, right? So the more engagement that you have on Facebook, the more often that you come up to the top, right? The cream rises. So this helps your cream rise when people actually interact with you. Plus, it's fun. You know, people are enjoying, you know, interacting on your page. This is like, you know, we have these ladies here with these, you know, red lips and then the pink lips. So the guys like it, like, ooh, what's going on? The ladies like, ooh, that's pretty, you know, and so you get people, you know, to actually engage and interact with you. Hey, Colleen, how you doing? Thank you for joining. You know, so these are different things. Then I also posted about my own achievement, which was I was number 7 on the leaderboard for the most leads that particular day. I posted this on my page and I pointed out. So that's, again, social proof that, hey, the program that I'm involved in, not only am I successful, but other members of the team are successful. These other individuals on this list, it looks like at least 3 other people. Cheryl is a part of our team. Abdullah is part of our team. So these are like 3 out of the 7 that I know of for sure are on our team. Now, our team is consisting of more than 1,100 people. So a number of these individuals, others of these individuals could be on the team too. But this shows a successful team. So if you're looking for people to join you, to participate with you, to engage with you, they have to see that, hey, that they're going to give value. They're not just going to join you just because you say, join me, I got the bomb. You know, they are not going to do it because of that reason. They actually have to see value. Where can you provide value in your life? You know, like the book, How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie says, the more people you help get what they want, the more you get what you want, right? So you help people. So you find, you know, help people solve their problems, right? So if you're an online marketer, you're probably thinking, how do I get people to engage with me? How do I get people to come to my page? How do I get to grow my audience? You have to make yourself attractive so they come to you. So those are just a few tips. I hope you guys got some value out of that. You know, and also one last thing before I go, you know, as you go live here on Facebook, you want to post, hey, I'm getting ready to go live. Now, sometimes you might do an impromptu live because you're at the mall, or, you know, you're just leaving work, or, you know, you're going to pick up your kids and you got something impromptu. Absolutely, you want to post that impromptu stuff. But if you have a set time that you're going to go live, and I would suggest you do at least 1 live a day, at minimum 1 live a day, and post 3 other times a day. 1, a curiosity post so people engage with you. Another, you know, with a call to action to check out what it is that you have to offer that can help them. You word the post, the curiosity post, in a way that reaches those folks, your audience, who you're trying to help. And then an engagement post where people actually interact with you. Make it fun. Make people want to be a part of what you're doing. So I hope you guys got value out of this. If you did, please feel free to share this video out. I'm also going to save this on my YouTube channel. So you can visit me on my YouTube channel. You go to YouTube, and my YouTube channel is Gail Gentry. You can find me there. You can also find me in my Facebook group, which is www.facebook.com/groups/My Own Boss Freedom Tribe. Please join the group if you so desire. If you want to continue to get this kind of value, join the group. And then I have some free gifts available for you that you can get a download of the book, The Science of Getting Rich, and a number of other free gifts. So go ahead and do that. And then check me out on my Facebook page at www.facebook.com/Gail, that's GAIL 185. And you can see what I'm doing. Also check out some other people that are really phenomenal what you do and what they do. Valerie Lewis, she has excellent content on her page. A great example of how to get people attracted to you. Keisha Bass, of course, the queen of it all. Esther, and I'm sorry, I can't pronounce Esther's last name. Zach Shahid, another marketing beast extraordinaire on social media. And you want to join his group as well. And I'm a member of that group. He gives tons and tons and tons of value at www.facebook.com/groups/dominate social media. So if anyone, could type that into the comment stream, that'd be wonderful. Those groups, so folks can join and take full advantage of this free, excellent content to give you value. And again, if you feel like you're getting value out of this, please comment in the comment stream that you're getting value, type in the word value, and go ahead and share this out so other folks can know how to grow their teams. Because there are a lot of people online struggling right now, trying to figure out how are they going to get more people to take a look at what they're doing, how are they going to produce more value. And they're probably like I was an internet spammer when I first got online, because I thought, I was told by my MLM, oh, you want to post, about the team meetings, you want to post about, the campaign we have going on, you want to post, I'm looking for 5 people to join me, join my team, with no value at all. Why would anybody want to join your team and you're not giving them any reason to join your team, right? They're like, okay, join your team for what? I don't even know you, and I'm just going to join your team. No, they are not going to join your team. And you know that that's true, because when you look at the responses on those types of posts, the only people that are responding and that are liking are other members of your team, existing people. No new people are responding to those posts. Why? Because there is no value there. And now here's another thing with doing that type of post. Not only is there no real value there for the person coming aboard, the person looking for an opportunity, but also too, now you've connected yourself to this company. So what if the company goes out of business? What if you decide, hey, you know what? I'm not real happy with the services that they're providing, and I, want to move somewhere else. Now you're totally connected with that. And then, next month, now you're talking about some other team and about how great and wonderful they are and how great and wonderful that company is. And folks are looking at it, well, wait a minute, what happened to, Grapety Grape company that you were with, and now you're with Orangey. What's going on? So if you keep it focused on you, for instance, if you're in health and wellness, you just talk about health and wellness and the great products that you have with regard to ingredients and that type of thing as an example, and you decide, hey, you know what, Grapety Grape, compensation plan is not quite what I thought it was. Orangey is actually better. I'm going over to Orangey. But to your audience, is totally smooth. They have, you look like you're doing the same thing. So that's what you want to do. And you want to, folks want to see continuity. They don't want to see people jumping all over here and hither and yon. It's like, girl, why should I join you? Every time I turn around, you going someplace new. So, obviously you want to show some continuity. So that's it. Thank you so much for joining me here today. I'm going to stop sharing my screen, and thank you once again for joining me here on Gail's Live. And again, I will post this to my YouTube channel. So if you want to review this live at a different time, or this training, please feel free to do so. Also, please feel free to share this out. Thank you once again. You guys have a great day. Bye.